Hi everyone, the Spider-Man here. So guys, I'm going to be doing another bioactive enclosure today, and it's going to be for my species Hati Hati female. And there is the membrane. I've just cut it down to size. So I actually have two of these enclosures. I have this empty one here, which I've just cleaned out, and the one that she's actually in is actually here, and she's actually out of her cork bark tube. There she is there. I'll just zoom in for you guys. Very, very rare to see her out of her cork bark tube. You usually see her during the night time, but yeah, look at the size of that abdomen. He definitely doesn't need a feed, so I'll be upgrading her enclosure today to a bioactive enclosure. I've had her now maybe 4 or 5 years. She was only around about an inch sling, and I actually knew that she was a female anyway. And you can see the enclosure. It's exactly the same that I've got actually here. So it'll be a lot easier to sort out while she's in there. And let's get started. So guys, same as yesterday. Let's put the clay pebbles in. It's a little bit too much. There we go. And we'll put the membrane in. Like I said, it's been cut down to size, and we'll put some potting soil in. We'll just make sure that's spread evenly. We'll just get rid of them chunks as well. Yeah, that should be okay. And then we'll get some moss and put it in the enclosure. So let's put some moss in, and I'll leave a gap in the middle just to put the piece of cork bark in. And the most difficult part is trying to get the female into a little deli cup so I can transfer her into a new enclosure. It's going to be a little bit tricky, so what I'll do is I'll leave a little hole there, put another piece at the back there, and I'll spray this moss with some water. And like I said yesterday guys, you can actually, you know, break parts of the moss into little chunks and just dot it around. It's just a lot easier doing it that way. There we go guys, so I'll spray the moss, give it a little drink, and we'll put the piece of cork bark there. I might cut it down a little bit because it is a little bit big, but yeah, that looks a lot better already. So let's just give this moss a little drink, and then hopefully the water should run down the sides towards the clay pebbles and lift the humidity up. Let's just put the water dish there. Let's top that up. And there we go guys. So guys, there is a piece of cork bark tube that I've taken out of her old enclosure, and I've just cut this part off here just to make it a little bit shorter, because like I said, it was a little bit big actually inside her old enclosure. So yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that, looks a lot better than it actually did. So the last thing to do guys is to get her out of her old enclosure, and hopefully things will go okay. So guys, I'm hoping that she's going to be a good girl and go inside this catch cup here. Let's just get my tongs. I want her to actually go on the actual glass itself. It'd be a lot easier if she does. go, she's going in. Giving me a little bit of a threat pose there, but yeah, most tarantulas do, to be fair, guys. You're stressing them out a little bit, so I'll get that piece of card just in front of the catch cup, and hopefully she should go in. Sorry about that, guys. It was a little bit awkward trying to do it on your own. So let's just, I'll just quickly put the lid on this tub. And there we go. Managed to get her out. And look at that, guys. She's not very happy. She's got her fangs flapping and all sorts, but once she's in her new enclosure, she should settle down absolutely fine. What a beautiful species. So guys, the last part to do is to get her to go in a new enclosure. I'll just give her a little touch. She's flapping her fangs a little bit, but just have to be a little bit patient. She'll come in her own time. And she doesn't want to come out. There she comes. You stubborn little mare. And there we go. So she was a little bit of a stubborn mare, guys. You do get that from time to time. It's probably the most stubborn tarantula I have had in 25 years. It took me a while to get her out of that tub, but yeah, she's inside her new home, and hopefully she should like it inside there, guys. So we'll let her do her own thing, and hopefully she'll go in her court bark soon, and yeah, she should be happy in her new enclosure. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for watching, everyone.